Hello again then guys, welcome back to my channel, Barum BTS, second channel to Barum Engines. You join me on Monday lunchtime, um, just soaking in a few rays. So today's video, when I get home later on, I'm going to start stripping down the Subaru short block and I'll get some footage of that for you. And we'll go through, have a little diagnosis of what may have gone wrong with this engine. So far, I haven't really done a lot with it, as you will see in a minute. I've drained the oil out and I've removed the gudgeon pins from one half of the block so that I can separate the two. So yeah, see you when I get home then, guys. Right, just made it home, back on the farm. And the engine, if I can get the angle right, is just down here. So it's a EJ205 short block. That's all it is, you know, no heads with that. I've drained the oil out. As you can see, I've not really got the best workspace for it, but once I've got it stripped down, we do have a workshop over there, so I'll take it in there and yeah, I'll do that once it's all stripped. So first step is going to be, I've loosened these off, but I've got to get all these bolts undone. And actually, probably before I do that, I need to get the engine upside down and get the sump off. So yeah, I'll do that now and report back in a minute. Right then, whip that sump off, and I also took out this little windage tray and pickup pipe. I did forget, I'm going to have to take the oil pump off the front. I'm just going to have to whip that off. But if I'm totally honest, none of this actually looks anything like as bad as I was expecting, because on this piston, you can see there at the edges where that's been hitting the head. So I was half expecting to see like a lot of swarf in here, but there doesn't really seem to be any, and the sump is sort of the same story. So this one probably was knocking pretty bad, but doesn't look like it's well, put it this way, when I stripped my engine down for my Subaru, there was swarf everywhere, just you know, chunks of metal. But yeah, other than maybe looking like it wasn't serviced too well, it actually doesn't look too bad in here. But yeah, so next step is whip that oil pump off. It's only a 5 or 6, 10 or 6mm bolts. So yeah, I'll get that off, and then I can start undoing mains bolts and the outer casing bolts, and then we'll be ready to pull it apart. Right, not gone to plan right off the bat. I've run out of time. I've got to go and pick up my missus now, and I won't be able to come back to this till tomorrow probably. I'd hope to get a little bit further, but annoyingly, I've sort of, not fully, but started to round off one of the bolt heads. I'm going to bolt a minute. So it's one of these bolt heads. It's a multi-spline 12mm head, and it's just ever so slightly started to round off, but because it's one of the ones that is in the water jacket, it's all very seized up, very tight, difficult to do on a little pallet. So yeah, unfortunately I'm going to have to come back to this tomorrow or the next day, and hopefully I can get that stripped. I'm going to probably borrow a bit of a longer bar from work, because the only bar I've got is only sort of just over a foot long, so it's not ideal. And I say bar, it's an old torque wrench that's a bit knackered, so I've been using that. So yeah, we got the oil pump off there. That thing's knackered, I suspect, so stick that in the old sump. I did take the water pump off because I forgot you have to take it off to get to this one here. So I've got all the bolts out of this side are out. It's just the other side now. Yeah, bit annoying, but it is what it is. Hopefully I can get this all fully stripped soon and see what's going on inside, but I've got to go in a minute, so unfortunately that won't be tonight. But yeah, I'll probably record a little bit more when I get back into work tomorrow. Just yeah, bear with me, guys. I need to get this I need to get it in the workshop just over there so I can sort it out. Right, guys, Tuesday evening now. I'm back home on the farm. I mean, look at that view. Ain't I lucky? My absolute favourite view, that, to be honest. So, the Subaru engine. I think what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to leave it. Going to make myself a bit of a better workspace because, as you saw, it was obviously a bit of a state and it's just difficult to get anything done in that kind of environment. So, yeah, I'm going to try and sort that out. Make a bit of a space, get a little bench in there, and get it stripped down. It still won't be perfect, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm going to try and make it a bit nicer to work in so that I can get it done, get it stripped down, because I mean, working on a pallet wasn't ideal. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's the next step. And that's going to be about it for today, I think. You should be seeing this later on this evening. One last thing before I go. I saw, obviously, a lot of you recommended Duncan from Race Dynamics for mapping the car, and I've been trying to get hold of him, but I've had no luck. So if anybody sort of knows how to get hold of him, drop a comment below. And the reason I want to get hold of him is because I need some advice on injectors, because I'm not too confident that I'm going to get my set back by the end of the week. So what I'm thinking is have a chat with Duncan, tell him the power goals, what the engine's got in it, and see what he recommends, see if he's got any injectors lying around, some good ones that he can sell me. See if there's any, uprated ones or better ones that I can have and buy off of him. So yeah, if anyone knows how to get in contact with him, I've tried his Facebook, I've tried the phone number that is listed online with no luck. But yeah, if you could drop a comment and let me know how to get in contact, that would be ideal. Anyway, thank you for watching the video, guys, and see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.